Have you ever wondered how the past of Europe shapes its present and future, especially with the rise of artificial intelligence? Our journey begins thousands of years ago, when the first rays of civilization began to peek over the horizon. The cradle of this civilization was the vibrant land of Europe, where the ancient Greeks and Romans laid the groundwork for the world as we know it today. The Greeks, with their profound wisdom and insatiable curiosity, brought forth a new era of thought and innovation. Their contributions to philosophy, the arts, and governance were nothing short of revolutionary. From Socrates' probing questions to Aristotle's comprehensive systems of thought, the Greeks left a legacy that continues to echo through the ages. Not far behind were the Romans, who took the torch from the Greeks and ran with it, spreading their influence far and wide. They were masters of administration and law, building an empire that remains one of the most iconic symbols of power and civilization. Their legal systems, infrastructure, and methods of governance continue to inspire and influence the world today. From this classical age, we transition into the Middle Ages, a time of significant change and upheaval. The feudal system took root, reshaping the social landscape. Christianity rose to prominence, becoming a powerful force that would shape Europe's identity for centuries to come. The Crusades marked a period of intense religious conflict and cultural exchange that left an indelible mark on the continent. Each of these periods was a stepping stone, a chapter in the grand narrative of Europe's history. They were times of growth, exploration, and transformation that shaped the continent and its people, forging the Europe we know today. As we navigate through history, we see Europe's evolution through periods of monumental change, laying a foundation for a future that would be unimaginable to our ancestors. This journey through time is not just about understanding our past, it's about understanding how that past shapes our present, and more importantly, our future. Especially now, as we stand on the brink of a new era marked by the rise of artificial intelligence. As the Middle Ages faded into the rearview mirror of history, Europe found itself in the throes of a cultural revival known as the Renaissance. The Renaissance, a period stretching from the 14th to the 17th century, was a time of rebirth. A rebirth of art, literature, learning, and science that had been dormant during the Middle Ages. Europe was suddenly awash with a flurry of activity. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo brought new life to painting and sculpture, creating masterpieces that continue to captivate us today. Writers such as Shakespeare and Dante penned works that forever revolutionized literature. This period of artistic blossoming was fueled by the discovery and translation of ancient Greek and Roman texts, which sparked a desire to explore and understand the world. On the scientific front, the Renaissance was no less transformative. Thinkers such as Nicholas Copernicus and Galileo Galilei challenged established norms and dared to look beyond what was accepted. They helped lay the groundwork for the scientific method, a tool that would forever change how we understand the world. As the Renaissance gave way to the Enlightenment in the late 17th century, the focus shifted from the arts and the physical world to the realm of ideas. Philosophers like John Locke and Voltaire questioned traditional authority and championed the rights of the individual, influencing the development of modern political thought. The Enlightenment was a time of reason and rational thought, a period where the power of the human mind was celebrated and the value of questioning and seeking truth was recognized. The Enlightenment further fueled scientific discovery and exploration, with pioneers like Isaac Newton making groundbreaking contributions to physics and mathematics. It was a time where the quest for knowledge was not only encouraged but celebrated. These periods brought about a profound change in Europe, setting the stage for the Industrial Revolution. The Renaissance and the Enlightenment, in their own unique ways, contributed to the shaping of modern Europe and continue to influence our world today. In the 18th century, Europe was once again on the cusp of a dramatic shift with the advent of the Industrial Revolution. This wasn't just a change, it was a revolution, rewriting the rules of economics, society, and technology. The Industrial Revolution was a time when the manual labor-based economy of the past was replaced by one dominated by machinery and industry. It was a time of great innovation, with inventions like the steam engine and the spinning jenny revolutionizing manufacturing, transportation, and even communication. The impact on society was equally profound. The rural agrarian lifestyle that had been the norm for centuries was replaced by an urban industrial one. People flocked to cities in search of work, leading to a boom in urban populations. This shift brought about significant changes, both good and bad. On one hand, it led to an unprecedented increase in wealth and living standards. On the other, it also led to atrocious working conditions and a widening gap between the rich and the poor. As we moved into the 20th century, Europe was shaken by the two most devastating wars the world has ever seen. The First and Second World Wars were cataclysmic events that not only reshaped the political and physical landscape of Europe, but also had long-lasting effects on the global stage. The causes of these wars were complex and multifaceted, ranging from nationalistic tensions and territorial disputes to economic struggles and ideological differences. The effects were far-reaching and profound. Millions of lives were lost, cities were destroyed, and entire nations were left in ruins. Yet, out of this devastation came a deep desire for peace and unity. These world-shaking events left an indelible mark on Europe, but also paved the way for a new era of peace and prosperity. It's a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit that even in the face of such adversity, we find ways to rebuild, to innovate, and to strive for a better future. In the ashes of the world wars, a new Europe began to emerge, one that sought unity over division. The devastation of two global conflicts had left the continent in ruins, and the need for peace and cooperation was more apparent than ever. Thus, the seeds of the European Union were sown. The European Union, or EU, is a political and economic union of 27 European countries. It was established in the mid-20th century with the signing of the Treaty of Rome in 1957. Initially, the EU consisted of just 6 countries: Belgium, Germany, France, Italy, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Over the decades, it expanded its membership, taking in countries from the north, south, east, and west of the continent. The primary aim of the EU has been to promote peace, its values, and the well-being of its citizens. It operates through a system of supranational institutions and intergovernmental negotiated decisions by the member states. The EU has developed a single market through a standardized system of laws that apply in all member states, ensuring the free movement of people, goods, services, and capital. This unity has been a powerful force for economic growth, political stability, and cultural exchange. Countries within the EU have been able to trade freely with each other, leading to increased prosperity. Citizens can travel, live, and work anywhere within the Union, fostering a sense of shared identity and mutual understanding. However, the path of the EU hasn't been without its challenges. Economic disparities between member states, debates over sovereignty, and the recent departure of the United Kingdom, known as Brexit, have tested the strength and adaptability of the Union. Despite these trials, the EU remains a beacon of cooperation and unity, a model of how nations can work together for mutual benefit. The European Union marks a significant step in Europe's history, a testament to its resilience and adaptability. Today, Europe faces a new frontier, not of land or sea, but of technology and artificial intelligence. This transformative wave is reshaping the world as we know it, and Europe is at the forefront of riding this wave. The rise of artificial intelligence, or AI, is as significant as the invention of the wheel or the discovery of electricity. It's a tool we're only beginning to understand, yet it's already making its mark on virtually every sector. Let's take a trip across Europe and see how AI is changing the landscape. In the economy, AI is revolutionizing industries from manufacturing to retail. In Germany, factories are becoming smarter, more efficient, and safer with the help of AI. Meanwhile, in the United Kingdom, AI is enhancing the retail experience, predicting customer behavior, and personalizing shopping like never before. In healthcare, AI is being used to improve patient care and outcomes. In France, AI is helping doctors to diagnose diseases earlier and more accurately. In Sweden, AI is streamlining administrative tasks, freeing up healthcare professionals to spend more time with patients. In transportation, AI is creating a new era of mobility. In Finland, autonomous buses are already roaming the streets of Helsinki. In Spain, AI is optimizing logistics and supply chains, making them more efficient and sustainable. But with change comes challenge. Europe is actively grappling with the ethical, legal, and societal implications of AI. From Brussels to Rome, leaders are drafting policies to ensure that AI benefits all and harms none. They're striving to strike a balance between innovation and regulation, between progress and protection. Europe's response to AI is a testament to its resilience and adaptability. It's a region that's faced wars, revolutions, and economic crises, and has always emerged stronger. Just as Europe navigated the challenges of the past, it's now navigating the challenges of the future. As history has shown us, Europe has a knack for turning challenges into opportunities. As we stand on the brink of the AI revolution, one cannot help but wonder, what will be the next chapter in Europe's rich and diverse history?